Thank you for sharing your ideas with us, Katie.
Oh, not at all. So, my hero definitely has to be Mahatma Gandhi. This is a picture of him. I'm not sure how many people would know him, but he's very important to me because of his values and also, I suppose, the effect that it had on my personal history in my family. So, I'm actually Anglo-Indian, and in India in the 40s, they actually split it into India and Pakistan. Pakistan didn't exist. All the Hindu people stayed in India and all the Muslims were taken into Pakistan. My family fortunately decided to emigrate and come to Australia, and that's how my family arrived in Perth. So he is really definitely important to my family's personal story. He started off as a lawyer in South Africa in his early professional years in the late 1800s. And his huge thing was really about human rights and wanting everyone to have the right to their own land, their own families, basically to control what they had ownership over instead of the government. He then decided to move back to India where the British were still ruling, and he decided that it would then be his task to find the independence for India. So he was pretty much protesting and doing rallies, all surrounding separating India from British colonial rule. So there's a lot of history behind him, but the reason he is my hero most is because he was never violent at any time. And when we see people being active in their, I suppose, preaching rights, we often see violence occur, but his huge principle was to preach through non-violence. So for him, it was more important for him to say fast in order to protest, or when people came to him with problems, he would say to them, be calm, don't be violent. There's got to be another way. So it's all about his, I suppose, meditative perspective on how you can deal with problems in a non-violent way. And I mean, when I say violence, I don't mean physical violence, although that's what occurred a lot in India between the British and the Indians. But I take that into my own life, that message that there's always a way, if you can think hard enough, to problem solve without being physically violent. Even with your words can be violent too, and can sometimes hurt even more. So it's about moving forward with a perspective of problem solving in a peaceful way. And that's why Mahatma Gandhi is my role model and my hero.
That was wonderful. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Was that